Hello Microsoft Flight Simulator fans, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Practically Geek video. And today, as you can see, we're approaching an island covered with low cloud. This is actually the famous Catalina Island Airport, the airport in the skies. And I want to show you another Freeware airport today because I believe this is a really good airport to download and use and do some circuits on. I can't promise this landing's going to be any good, so I will join you a bit closer to the ground and we will see what the default airport has in store for us. Not making the best approach here, but something different this time. I don't usually do any landings or airborne stuff on these Freeware videos, but Catalina Airport is special. I used to do a lot of flights in and out from here on X-Plane, and I just wanted to, when I saw this, that wasn't a bad landing at all. When I saw this on Nexus mods, I thought, well, I definitely need to have a look and see what's been done to it. So we got the Cessna 152 here, and just gonna taxi into the apron area and check out what we've got. The scenery itself look absolutely amazing, the island and the surrounding areas, but as you can see, apart from the apron and the runway, it's unless you've been or flew into a better modelled Catalina airport, then you'll notice that it ain't looking too good. It's just the generic auto gem buildings as per usual, if it's not handcrafted. And obviously, with it being such a small airport, you know, it's down to the community or developers to give you a better airport. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my park and brake on here, jump into the drone camera, and let's have a little bit of a tour. Okay, so what can we see? Well, we've got a fuel truck, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I know what Catalina looks like, and there's quite a really sort of a nice building there, like a townhouse type of more like a house and building, like a housing building here as kind of the main terminal building. The apron and the runway and the taxiways look perfectly fine. This building here is a really nice kind of famous landmark for Catalina. It's the hangar and it says airport in the skies. So in terms of looking like the actual airport, no, not really. Auto gem buildings, not much to go over here. I set the weather to low clouds. This is the SoFly preset. I might do a video on these. I've been wanting to do a video. In fact, that's why I bought it. It's actually only about £4 or £5 to buy, and it gives you about 40 presets, and the presets are really good. And there's this one called low level cloud, and I thought it'd be perfect, obviously, because it's called airport in the skies, and you would get that kind of feeling looking over here right now. Anyway, yeah, let's just get to the Freeware version of the airport from Nexus mods, and I'll show you what it should look like. Okay, so as you can see, we are back in the same kind of space where we left off, just floating above the runway. And as you can see straight away, we have that kind of lovely, I don't know what you would call it. It looks kind of Spanish Mediterranean kind of architecture. The control tower / kind of terminal. You've got a lot more parked aircraft here, some cars, some lovely palm trees, and this is what the airport actually looks like. And as you can see, it's got the famous hangar here, the airport in the sky, Catalina Island. Looks really, really good. Really well detailed. No transparent windows or open doors, but again, better than what we had before. Some seating area, tables. This looks like a map here of the island. If you get up, it looks a bit better. Obviously, get too close, the textures don't look great, but it really does look a lot better. Now you can get this on Nexus mods, so there's a section for Microsoft Flight Simulator content. The content is created by, now I've been looking at this before I'm making the video, so I apologize. The name is I'd imagine Mexican or Spanish. Joshua Majea. I'd imagine there's some kind of pronunciation there that I'm totally butchering, but I apologize greatly. I'm sorry that I couldn't pronounce that. I will be putting a link to your content in the description below so people can find it if they don't have it already. So thank you for this great content. It looks really amazing. I've noticed, I don't know if I've loaded up in a bit of a different I'd imagine time. I think maybe an hour or two behind of what I did before, but the clouds look a bit more dense now. You can't see, I think you could see kind of you can still see kind of California just over in the distance there, but Los Angeles way. And yeah, I've been wanting to do this for about a week or so now, because I did fly a lot on this airport in X-Plane 11, and the content, I don't know if it was the same content creator. Again, if it was yourself, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not crediting, but I did use I won an X-Plane and it was really, really good. Similar kind of finish, obviously with the graphics and the lighting and everything that Microsoft Flight Simulator gives. This time it looks a hell of a lot better. The only thing I would say, that one negative, the default airport gives you stands, so it gives you to start cold and dark stands in the world map. This hasn't. This just has got the both ends of the runway, so you can't start in cold and dark on the apron as you could in the default one. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but I'm sure that's easily fixed. So what I would like to do as well, starting on this particular video for the Freeware airport or anything else I'd like to do, is give you a bit more look at kind of different weathers maybe and different times. So we'll flick through different weathers and different times at the airport, just to give you a better look at what the airports look like at different times and weathers, of course. So let's have a look at look at the early morning. Look at that. Look how amazing that looks. And have a look at the nighttime. Okay, so the simulator does this. It kind of it gets stuck when you're changing times of days or weathers, which is to be understandable. So one negative right now on this is the only thing that's lit up is the runway. Again, the simulator will kind of get stuck while it loads in different times and weathers. The only thing lit up is the runway. There's nothing in terms of the airport, which is, again, a bit disappointing, but again, this is freeware, so I don't think we can expect, a lot of, PBR texture and lighting to be added in. This looks insane. And again, a simulator will probably stop it in a second just to catch up. But even that one, look at that. That looks really amazing. Let's see what the weather looks like in... I do like this one. Again, this is in the... It's the Weather Presets Pro, I think it's called, by SoFly. You can get this in the Orbex store. There's one called Hurricane Conditions. Look at this. Again, those palm trees are probably shaking like hell right now. But look at this. Oh, I didn't see you guys. And you're just sitting on the wing, getting absolutely soaked. Yeah, they should be running off. But yeah. No flying in this. You can see the lights off me Cessna over there at the end of the runway. That's where I had to spawn in, because as I say, this doesn't have any stands that you can spawn in on. But I actually really love this hangar, the airport in the sky hangar. So as I say, this goes into your communities folder like everything else. Anything else freeware. It's a great little airport. You can pick it up. I'd definitely go and get it and see what you guys think. It's a great little island to fly out of. Even doing short little hops over from the mainland over there of California, Los Angeles way, and then landing on this runway and just checking it out. I'll put the link in the description below. Again, as I say, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the to my channel. I'm doing these as much as I can. I love making this content, and I'm back in work now. I start my new job at the end of the week, and I'm going back into virtual reality, doing stuff in virtual reality for work, which is great. But I still have a rest of the week to make these videos, and I want to continue doing them because there's some great content being made, and no doubt there will be my local airport, Liverpool John Lennon Airport will be added at some point somewhere. And I will be doing one about Liverpool soon, because there's a creator on flightsim.to who has done the approach landmarks for Liverpool Airport, so the likes of the Liverpool the Mersey Gateway Bridge, a couple of VFR landmarks, so it looks a bit better. When I did a live stream, it wasn't an amazing live stream. I was flying around Liverpool and noticed the approach to Liverpool was actually really bad. There's a little village called Hale Village, and it had a big kind of office block in it, and it's like, no, that's not there in real life. And it would be an obstacle for some of the planes that land at Liverpool. Anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe, as I say, and I will see you again very, very soon. See you guys soon.